We're expecting an all-out offensive display. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Nope, that hook won't score. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Joe Calzaghe just went down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockout. Here we go for round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. And another hook to the body scores. These punches coming from every angle. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good. Two punches, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different...
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Throws the jab and doesn't score. They got out of the way of that right hook. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Only catching air with that hook. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the... There's the bell for round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Fight has a real good flow to it. Those counter punches have to hurt. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great round. Now relax, relax.
Get your rhythm back, and then we go again. That was a terrible rush.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and go out there and put it back on him this round. He was coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now, it's a tough...
Great round. Just the same again. Don't change.
Go out, the first minute, stick on end of the jab, and then start.
Don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
On to the 5th we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Can you believe this? Joe Calzaghe in some serious trouble. this fight's still continuing.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Just missed with that hook. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you gotta get some before you get him close.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Which fighter will say no mas? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's
They had everything.
There's the bell to start round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. What do you... Hold it right there! Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here you continue.
Hit hard and he may be ready to go. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Final 10 seconds here and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Robinson in that. There's the bell to start round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The straight right just misses. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
perfect counter lands. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Looking to land the hook. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow. Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes up to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
He missed with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place. Hold it right there. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Let's talk about Calzaghe. And we enter the 8th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Tried to score with a jab. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. And now they're right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? And he misses with that straight left. Do you believe what we're seeing? Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Robinson goes to the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Company.
Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
They've done it before.